Allô? Ressources. nañ jël caméra bi. Oui, allô Ahmed. Oui, fu mu nekkee noonu. Ci kaw tali bi wala dafa jéggi tali bi wala mi ngi ci kaw tali bi. Ci ban côté la nekkee ci Brioche Dorée bi. mooy fi ñu demoon démb wala. wa doomu ci endroit bi parce que bëgguma aussi di déplacer toujours comme ça boo ñëwee du kii. Mais boo duggee ci kii bi ñaata mbedd ngay jéggi soog fa yegg. léegi boo jógee kër gi ñaata lan la studio appartement ñaata ban étage la. oh quatrième encore am na balcon. waaw xoolal bu baax am na balcon wala déet après bu amee balcon. oui ñaata balcon benn wala ñaar ñaata balcon. kay salle bi laa bëgg mu ngande. balcon am na ko fu am balcon mu am balcon bu mag ñaata du toilette la. Ah, deux toilettes léegi deux chambres salon nga wax deux toilettes léegi espace bi nekk ci digg bi rëy na couloir bi espace familial amu ko mook biñ demoon démb bu couloir bu ëpp. Ah, kon bu ndaw la quatre quatrième étage kër gi ñu fi dëkk ay nit kii la wala nu mu demee noonu ah location yi lan la ay société bi ay nit famille. Hmm. Ok exact l'endroit exact tac tac nga ne léegi man bu ma jógee côté kii bi ban côté sax léegi côté ah côté bi hmm? ma ne côté bi ma jóge woon man bu ma taxi sama taxi fi mu jógee woon noonu mel ni ku jógee ba waaw bu léegi waaw léegi oui mbedd bi topp ci Brioche Dorée en face ngay jàdde à gauche ou à droite gauche ou droite léegi boo duggee rek kër gaa ngi côté boobu premier ok 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 tak léegi xoolal maa ngi lay woo 10 minutes ma pare dégg nga ok quatrième étage.
Through a basic setup of OBS and show you how we do it. Okay, let's take a look at it. Now, I've already opened it up, and here we are. This is the basic layout. This is, first time you open it up, this is what it's going to look like. It's really sparse, looks confusing. Let's don't worry about that. First thing I want you to do is I want you to click on Studio Mode right down here. What that's going to do is give you a preview window right here and give you a program window, okay? General rule of thumb, anytime you're doing production, preview is going to be on the left-hand side, program is going to be on the right, which means you can build your scenes over here, get your camera set, do whatever, tell the people, hey, zoom in, etc. Over here, this is what the world is going to be seeing. And it doesn't happen until you use the cut or fade, okay? Now, let's get a couple of things set up. First things first, I'm going to want to hook up my webcam. So I've got a webcam here. This is a Logitech C930. It's your basic Logitech webcam. It's actually a really good webcam. I've actually used it for some church services. So I recommend that if you don't have any cameras or anything, you may want to try with something like this. Costs $100. Really easy to get started with. So I'm just going to plug it into my USB port. Okay, let's go see if we can add it. Everything is done in OBS using scenes. So every single camera angle, every single camera zoom, every single anything has to be built in a scene. So we have a basic scene here. Let's just rename this scene, and I'm going to call it webcam, assuming I'm going to hook up a second one later. Now, in here, in this scene for webcam 1, which is what we're seeing up here, which is black because there's nothing there, we can add sources. The sources are the various types of media or cameras or what have you that you're going to put in there. Now, I'm going to go down and I'm going to choose video capture device. And I'm going to call it C930. Hit OK. And then that's going to bring me up a window that's the properties you see for the one I called C930. And I got to choose the device. So I'm going to choose, I can choose my FaceTime camera, which is right here on the screen. This one right here that you're looking at, that's the one, that window that's down, and I'm going to choose video capture device, and I'm going to call it C930.
Device. Ko war a gis fii.
Hit OK. And then that's going to bring me up a window that's the properties you see for the one I called C930. And I got to choose the device. So I'm going to choose, I can choose my FaceTime camera, which is right here on the screen. This one right here that you're looking at, that's the one that's right there on the top of my monitor. I can choose that if I want to. In this case, I'm not going to. I'm going to choose the Logitech webcam. There it is. And you are looking at the back half of my studio. And I want to tell you what you're going to want to do, just a quick tip right off the bat, is to choose the resolution 1920 by 1080 if you have a camera that does that. And choose a frame rate, 24 or 30. I'm going to choose 30. And there we are. Now, input format, choose auto select. And color space, choose auto select. Very basic. That's all you need to do. Hit OK. And now I have my camera in here, don't I? Now, let's just go to settings. And let's choose a streaming service. Okay? So I'm going to choose, not Twitch, I'm going to choose Facebook Live. And the server is going to be default because it automatically knows how to get to Facebook Live. And this is where you're going to put your stream key. Now, as far as the mechanics of doing a Facebook Live thing, I've actually got some proper training. This is just a quick down and dirty getting into it. I've actually got over on the members area, I've got a full setup about how to get started with Facebook Live with OBS. So you're going to want to click on that. I'll put a link below in here so that you can get over there. If we take a look at output, we've got simple mode and we've got advanced mode. Let's just keep it on simple mode. Video bitrate. That is going to be the bitrate that you're going to be sending up. Okay? Now, some services have their own bit rates that they will max out at. They will not let you send anything more than 2.5 megabits or 10 megabits or 20 megabits or 1 megabit, just depending on the one. I generally leave this undone. The encoder is going to be H.264 or X.264, which is what I have installed on here. Audio bitrate, that is, 128 is CD quality. 160 is better. All right. Encoder preset, higher equals less CPU. This is the quality with which it's going to encode. Okay, the higher means less CPU, which means it's going to encode really quickly. The quality is going to be lower. You're going to play with this as you start noticing whether your CPU usage goes up when you start streaming or stays, medium. If it's like, I don't know, say 50% CPU usage, then you can try adjusting this setting, okay? If it is like pegging out at close to 100%, then you're going to want to adjust this setting so that it uses less CPU. Anyway, that's something for you to play with. Only you know, because your machine may or may not be able to handle as much of a load as mine is. Now, we're just going to leave that here. Recording path. All right, one of the things I do is I record to an SD card. rule of thumb for me is don't record on the hard drive that you are running the program from or that you're playing files from if you're like, streaming videos and things like that on top of the camera. So I know that a SanDisk card, a 32 gig SanDisk card that does 95 megabytes a second of write speed, it's good enough for my DSLR or one of my cameras. I know that it should be good enough to record on here on my laptop. So I usually put that in my card slot, use OBS, and I'll hit OK. Okay, and then you'll notice down here we have same as stream for the recording quality. You can change that. It is going to depend on what your CPU can handle, okay? High quality, medium file size, that's going to be pretty good. Indistinguishable quality, that means it's going to be a much larger file size, but it's going to look really, really good. Lossless quality, holy cow, that is ridiculously huge, okay? You can start off by choosing same as stream, which means whatever the video bitrate is for your stream, that is what the video bitrate is going to be for the recording. Okay? And we can move out of there. Audio, we can leave that stuff alone right now. Video, now, rule of thumb, set the base canvas resolution to 1280 by 720. Why? Because like Facebook won't let you take in a 1080 type of resolution. Okay? For the internet, for the web, for watching on a computer, watching on a phone, watching on a tablet, generally 1280 by 720 is going to be just fine. It's going to allow you to send up really good quality audio and video, but not all the excess video resolution that is not really going to be taken advantage of on these smaller devices. So, and if you're doing Facebook, like I said, 1280 by 720, 720p, that is the max that you can send. So, your frame rate is going to be 30, and your downscaling filter, I would leave this for now, just leave it at bicubic. Lansos, whatever it's called, is much, much higher quality, but bicubic is just fine. So let's just leave that alone. All right. Now, let's go ahead and close out of the settings. We're going to save it. And we're back to our screen, our preview screen here. Now, real quick, you want to see how to get this out to the program? Hit the fade button. Whoop, there it is. It's there. Let's get a second webcam. We'll do the one that's built into my top here. FaceTime camera. I'm going to choose a source, hit the plus sign, and I'm going to do video capture device, and I'm going to call it FaceTime cam, and hit OK, and I'm going to choose the device, FaceTime, and there we go. Now, this one, notice that the resolution is set to the highest resolution that it can do, which is 720p. Frame rate 2997, and there we are. So we now have our two different scenes. So now the next thing you can do is, if you don't like the way this scene is set up, you can actually change it a little bit. You can click and drag inside here. You can resize it. Okay. Now remember that this palette that we're working on,
device.